Hey, what's up guys? In this video today, I want to show you a new investment property that I bought in Florida. This place will ultimately pay for my recent Maserati purchase and even cover some of my mortgage. And I want to share this with you because I plan to write a multi-part series on buying an investment property out of state. This is the third time that I've bought a house out of state, and I will share as long as you're willing to watch. So in this video, I'm actually going to go to Florida, meet with a real estate team that I've assembled, show the townhouse, talk some numbers, and do what I usually do for fun. I took an early morning flight on a weekend from Dallas to Florida and packed just enough for 2 nights. I picked up a rental car and went to meet the property manager in downtown Orlando. Their office was in the Industrious HQ in downtown Orlando. They had plenty of drinks and snacks and open common areas as well. Joe Peterson at the Listing Real Estate Management gave me a lot of the rundown of what's going on, so these are some of the documents. I'll go through a lot of this in a different video. Unfortunately, in the startup business, as one could see walking through this, there were many empty offices, people packing up their business, and that was a really sad sight to see. I use a property manager because I live out of state. I also have a busy schedule, so I can't respond to everything myself. A property manager will typically charge you 10% of your gross rent per month for management and even some startup fees. So you should definitely shop around. After reading many reviews on Yelp and Google and calculating costs and the value proposition of different property managers, I ended up going with Joe Peterson at the Listing Real Estate. Cool guy, great services, and he was very out-of-town friendly. After that meeting, I took a stroll at the mall. Unfortunately though, Rolex, Chanel, Hublot, Hermes, and a lot of the luxury watchmakers I was looking for were unfortunately closed, so there's no window shopping for me today. For those of you who are new to the channel, Maserati was a big part of my dreams for over 10 years, and I recently bought one with passive income. Today I'm showing you my other dream car, which is the Aston Martin Vantage. While you're building up your empire, it's nice to set these goals and then build a plan around getting there. Building real estate is part of the plan, and it will continue to fund my regular expenses and even pay for a car like this. I ended my day by driving around places in Orlando that I thought would be great investment areas. This particular neighborhood is one of them. It's a Class C type neighborhood, and the houses meet the 1% rental rule. So for those of you guys who are wondering, the 1% rental rule is if a house is valued at $150,000, the house rents for 1% of that. So it seems solid, but wait till you see my investment property tomorrow. On the agenda for day 2, I'm driving down to a city near Disney World. That is where my investment property is located. We will check out the neighborhood and inspect the place in person. And when investing out of state, being out of state, making the trip down is really worth it because you're able to see exactly what's in the area, what exactly they're going to drive by, and what the area is really like. So here we go guys, we're pulling up to the property for the very first time. This is the setup right in front of us. You got 4 townhomes in a row, and they have these just copied all over this whole community. So of course, I met up with the inspector, and he had this really cool drone to take some roof shots and just get a general view of what this property was like. So my realtor is about to describe what this unit is like.
It's a 3-2, where the elderly couple it's a 3-bed, 2-bath, and then it's a 1-bed, 1-bath at the front where like the garage is.
Okay.
That's what it is. Yeah, they're 2 separate units with 2 separate tenants.
That's cool.
They were supposed to be gone for a small.
And for the whole townhome, it came out to $180,000 in Orlando, Florida. I put 25% down in the property, which came out to $49,109. It rents for $22.75 a month, which is absolutely mind-boggling and insane. I end up cash flowing over $750 a month, which is more than enough to pay for my Maserati and some household expenses. I'll walk through all the numbers in a different video. Walking through the place, it was clean and good, and I was happy with it so far. After inspecting the house, I took a walk around the neighborhood to look at the recently sold properties in the neighborhood to ensure that my deal was a good deal. This unit right there in the middle, that's 114. This one's being rented out for $1,500 and $800. Crazy, right? So after all of my rental related business was done, I actually met up with a friend who ran multiple Airbnbs. He works as a director in a big retail company earning over $200,000 a year. And he lives for free because he does this thing called house hacking. And he's grown his net worth exponentially. He's an amazing person. We spoke about our investments, some cars, and even took time to drive some of those cars. As usual, I like to go to the boba shop, so here I am at Royalty trying out their matcha. Pretty good stuff. Bro, I'm hanging out here with the man himself that does Airbnbs. He's checking out this Audi R8. Show us how much it is. 42,000? Dude! And he's so legit that he has $57,000 in earnings this year. Of course, that's gross income and expenses come out of it, but he makes pretty decent money out of Airbnb business. I saw that CarMax had a Lexus LC500 and a Mercedes S550, and I want to check out both of them. So today was a very good day to do it. That's stunning. Oh, this one here, RCF? This is a true F, man. 8 cylinders.
36.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about this is 5.0 liter V8. The one next to it is just a V6. All right, this is the S550, guys. It is an absolutely amazing car. I've got the man himself, Airbnb King, right here. What did you think of this car?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable? You're smiling from ear to ear, man. I think it is definitely unbelievable. It's got the footwell lighting, it's got the Burmester sound, it's got the light strip right on that. Dude, $43,000 for this car. Oh man. When I think about a typical person making $200,000 a year like him, it's crazy to see that he's still driving this older car, but that's exactly how you get wealthy. When he upgrades his income to $40,000 a month in passive income, he's going to go from this car to the S550. That's something we definitely talked about, and I hope he makes it real for himself. So I'm going to plug his Instagram right here. He is at the Young Retiree by 33. His name is Travis. Go check him out and support him. Next up, we're going to check out the Lexus LC500, which is my absolute favorite. LC500, guys. Absolutely ridiculous vehicle. With a beautiful exhaust as well. This LC500, guys, is absolutely ridiculous. It's gonna be probably my next dream car between this Maserati and the Aston Martin. And man, guys, I don't know. What do you guys think down below? Let me know what you think about the LC500 versus the Aston Martin, or even any other cars that you guys would recommend driving. I love cars like this would have powerful type exhaust notes. It's just absolutely intoxicating and insane. And after that, I ended up checking out the house hack that he was talking about, which he essentially lives in a triplex. He lives in one of the units and rents out the other two, one of which is on Airbnb. It's pretty smart for him to do this because he lives essentially rent-free. And yeah, guys, just like that, my trip to Orlando was pretty much over. I met a team of people in real estate, my property manager, my realtor, and the inspector. I even got to see the house I bought to feel comfortable with that house, and now I'm looking forward to what's to come next. I even got to drive the jaw-dropping Lexus LC500. It's definitely a contender for the dream car coming up after the Maserati probably. But I plan to drop the series of videos to show you exactly how I buy a rental property out of state. Drop a like if this helps you guys, subscribe for more, and let me know what you think. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Hey guys, if you're still watching this, if you have any particular comments about anything you've seen here, anything you want me to elaborate on, just let me know and I'll gladly make a video on it. It's going to be a 6-part series and I'm really hoping that you guys will learn a lot and maybe we can learn from each other too. That's it, guys. Thank you very much and peace.